Hey, it's Brutalis, and today we're playing Lonely Night, a game that is 25 euros or $25 on Steam. 25. So let's see, is it worth it? Right from the start, I had a bad feeling about the game. The pointer wasn't pointing right. It's really weird. But anyway, the pointer doesn't matter that much. Let's check out the game. The action, the combat, the story. This is interesting. The graphics are decent. We have also tutorial. The game is telling us what to do. The fonts look a bit off. And the background is really weird. Like it's made in an automatic game maker or something. Anyway, enough with the tutorial. Let's check out the story. The story is very simple. Guy's wife gets kidnapped, he wants revenge. The narrator's voice is more interesting in the story, to be honest.
While Tristan was gathering the water at some point, he heard some horse steps and sounds. Immediately after, he saw an army in which he was a former member and their best fighter until he started to live with his wife and retired. He dropped the bucket of water and started running toward their house.
Wow, what a pronunciation! Horse steps. Anyways, let's check out the combat and the environment. And the enemies. The swordplay. You even have a slow-mo mode. I wanted to fight the brigands, but then I realized that I forgot the key for drawing my weapon. So I popped the help menu, and the help menu didn't tell me what was the key for drawing my sword. And I just started running around aimlessly and enemies were chasing me and I was pressing all the buttons on my keyboard. Then I finally realized it was the F key. The game doesn't mention that. I couldn't find it anywhere. Fortunately, the enemies are dumber than a brick. And I could easily dispose of them all when I drew my weapon and they barely scratched me. They do so low damage. And the damage that they were doing could easily be healed by using a skill with a cooldown of 1 minute. Also, most of the enemies die in one hit or less. The swordplay is clumsy. Hitting your enemy with your sword has absolutely no impact. There is no blood, and when you stab your enemies, they fall down like a ragdoll. The physics are broken or way off. So, story and combat are both pretty bad. What about exploration? Can I explore this map? Can I touch the animals? Well, no. There are barriers everywhere you look and your path is straightforward. You just have to kill enemies, reach the end boss and enter the portal. Then the next level. Let's check out the end boss fight. Maybe that's interesting. Well, it isn't. It's boring. The boss isn't doing anything special and just stays there and you can stab him with your sword until he dies. The most interesting part from the fight are the sound effects. Victorious!
Talking to villagers, but anyone was afraid of General Garrett, so they didn't want to give him any piece of information. A villager told him that they passed through Finn Forest and he warned his off-trap they set up.
I think we can all agree that the narrator is great. It's really funny. I think that's the only thing that made me laugh in this game. Besides the noises the wolves were making when I was hitting them. That's a bear. This was Lonely Night. I wanted to play more, but I just couldn't stand the boredom of walking through empty forest, getting eyesores from the bland environments, and fighting really bad enemies. The developer asks $24 for this game, but it feels like this game was made by your crazy colleague or coworker, and he gives you the game for free so you can laugh about it together. But this is not the case, so I cannot recommend this game. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.